Mics are hot.
Hot Mike.
And did I choose the right one? Yes, I did. Woohoo! We are live with Tal'Dorei, World in Chaos. Look at that. All the mics are unmuted. Everybody's in the right place. Wow.
Yee.
It's been a while since I haven't fucked this up royally in one way or the other. So, welcome to Tal'Dorei, World in Chaos. We are pleased and ecstatic to be joined by Jacob. Jacob, why don't you say hi to everybody?
What's up? What's up? How's it going, everybody? I hope you're doing well, whoever you are in the internet world. Super nice to meet everyone. And my lovely little Stein says hello as well.
Right on. Well, welcome back to those who have joined before, and welcome to those who are new. And also welcome to our VOD viewers who will inevitably view this at some point. We love and appreciate you just as much. We are also proud to be sponsored by SoNerdwear.com. It's what the nerds wear. Make sure to go to SoNerdwear.com. Use that discount code SoulBear. Get yourself 10% off your order of cool, geeky gear. Great.
I forgot to put on a shirt today.
Yeah, what the?
I have like enough time to get off work and grab the first shirt that's piled on top of the clean clothes and just put that on. So that's what you get to see. Whatever is on the top of the pile. That's
I
just
selected this from my closet with care.
I hear your excuses, and
Maddie?
I will remember them.
Maddie will remember this.
That's fine. That's whatever. Okay.
He's like, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Shut up.
All that means is Brian needs more So Nerdwear shirts.
I'm
so
shaking
that
in my slippers.
That's fine.
the percentage of chance goes up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so last session, you all made your way through the Circle of Gluttony. Gluttony is a fun circle because it is completely covered in a freezing rain made of melted human fat.
Ew.
Yep. So you are still all currently very greasy and very slick.
Yay.
So greasy.
Yep, I don't want to eat that taco right now.
You were all led through by yet another wandering soul who took you... Sorry, I have the wrong notes open. So I can remember what I called everything, because I come up with just the fun names for everything.
Don't you just?
I do. Okay, so, let's see, you guys left the Channel of Putrefaction, which is always fun. And then you guys walked the Path of Despair, where you were all reminded of some of either your greatest failings or just some of the most depressing shit you've ever seen in your life. And you were warned to try to keep high spirits, but unfortunately some of you just could not. And as you began to sink into the mud and be swallowed whole, your friends were able to pull you free. However, at the end of the path of at the end of the Path of Despair, you found the Door of Penance. And you were warned that any of you who had got sucked into the mud and survived would have to show penance before you could pass through the door. Else you would be flayed alive until you were no longer alive. Most of you gave up priceless possessions. However, Sylvia decided to cut off her ear.
Yep.
And sacrifice that. So Sylvia's minus one left ear, which surprises nobody, honestly.
I keep all my stuff.
That kind of surprises me a little bit, but
Are you wearing it around your neck right now?
No, but I
But-
will alter self a new ear. This one with a nice little earring.
After that, you guys had to pass through the corpse garden, which you found is not really accurately named, as they are not corpses. They are just those that were so gluttonous that their gluttony explodes out of their stomachs into shrapnel of bone and bile and just decomposing flesh. It's pretty gross.
Fun.
Once you made your way through the corpse garden and survived that, you had to face Cerberus, who guarded the gate to the fourth circle. Cerberus being a very diseased, three-headed, very, very large dog that was very keen on biting everything and anything. With that, you said your goodbyes to your newfound friend, wished them luck, and headed down the way to the 4th circle, where we pick up now, as you are all traveling the golden path that leads you to the Circle of Greed. Your steps are slick and slippery as you're still covered in the melted human fat, and the floor itself being made of gold, it's a very slippery trek. Multiple times you almost lose your footing before finally you find yourselves at a large cavern opening that opens up into a very blinding light. It's actually incredibly difficult to see because whatever this artificial light is that's shining is bouncing off of an entire, just as far as the eye could see, just gold.
Whoa. Is this the good place?
No, none of this is good.
I do
I
not
don't
believe there is
think
any
so.
good.
I
No.
think this is the good place.
No, it's not.
No.
It's definitely
Sylvia, if you believe that, you're gonna die here. Keep your wits, okay?
Sylvia
to be-
can't hear anything.
Is there any way to temporarily remove her sight?
Well, she has the devil's sight, so I don't know about that.
We could blindfold her.
not bad.
That's
I'm just gonna count what's over here.
No,
It's-
no.
Please,
no,
please.
that's not
stick-
happening.
Please stay with us.
Okay, but if money falls into my pocket, that's just
How
not
long
on
does-
me.
No money can fall into your pocket. None.
I
Zero.
mean, sometimes it happens when I
no,
put it.
no, it does not. It will not happen here. You will die.
Sylvia,
Dying
Sylvia,
is
I
not
will-
worth it.
I will give you all of my money if we can just make it through this level.
How much money is that?
It's not a
It-
lot, but it's all that I have.
Sylvia, I've still got like at least 5 of these rings.
Can I have one now for assurance?
Yes. But you
Okay.
can't touch any of the money here at all.
Okay,
Any of it.
I won't touch any money.
Or
No, or valuable objects
anything
of
of
any
valuable. Anything
I-
of value here.
Siegfried reaches into the bag of tricks and throws a giant badger. Look, Sylvia.
What
Oh,
is it?
a giant badger.
Yeah, it's a giant badger.
Oh my
Come on,
god.
give me the ring. I gotta put it on the badger.
Yes, here, take
You
the
can
ring.
have the ring and the badger.
And the
Okay,
badger.
I pick up the badger.
There you
It's a
go.
giant badger. It's bigger than you.
Oh yeah, you can't pick up
my
that badger.
God,
I mean, you
okay.
could certainly
can
try. Go
ride
ahead and
it.
go ahead and roll athletics.
Okay, I can't pick him up. I can't him up, but I'm definitely
But you may
riding
ride it.
You
Yes,
can ride
I'm
it.
riding him, and I get up on the badger, and I sit, and I was like, your name is going to be...
Oh, I got one. I
No, you name everything!
I know. That's why I have one now.
What is it?
Dupree.
I hate it. I hate everything about it. It's just not the right vibe. It's not, no. It definitely has to be Brian.
Oh.
But
That
it's
is a-
Brian with a Y.
that's a very weird name. Oh.
Very well.
Okay. His name is Brian. And I'm going to take the ring, and I'm going to braid it into his hair, and then sit. Let's go.
And
Onward.
yeah, the badger just starts taking off, rushing forward, because it's a badger and it doesn't care about worrying about things.
It doesn't give a fuck.
Wait. Oh fuck.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
So do you
Oh,
all
boy.
chase after Sylvia and the badger?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you go rushing after Sylvia, you guys are running for a good 20 minutes before you really come across anything of note. And what you see is 2 things. One, a river of molten gold that's just flowing. The other thing you see is, Jacob, why don't you go ahead and describe what they see?
I would love to. So you see a very tall, about 7 foot, 2 Jaguar tabaxi that has a hood up. Maddie, I love you too. So with teal studded leather armor, with several daggers around the middle, as well as 2 rapiers to the back, with like a headband of gold around him, as he's staring down into the river of gold, the molten river of gold, and is taking both his hands and is just jamming them into the molten lava, or the molten gold, I should say.
What the fuck, dude?
And you just hear him just scream as he takes, and like the molten gold is, pouring off of his hands as he's staring into it.
Whoa, Brian, whoa. Slow down.
Oh, I'm not gonna get through this.
I command the badger to slow down.
Okay, so the badger like skids to a halt, just shy, because he was making good speed, so like just shy of the actual molten river, and you see this tabaxi probably only 15 feet away from where the badger had stopped. I refuse to call the badger by name.
And I'm just taking the molten gold, and like it's as it's singed, and you see me shaking, and I'm just trying to cover it all up my arms, and you just kind of hear like squeamishes of pain as I'm trying to move it all around the top and shoulders.
Excuse me, I don't think you should do that.
I'm so proud of her for saying that.
Do I hear them?
Yeah, they're only 15 feet away, so.
Okay.
I'm sure you could find an object that you could put in it instead of your arms.
I like just quickly spin around and kind of like growl. Who are you?
Oh,
Uh,
it's a cat,
It's
but
like
he's a lot bigger than our last cat.
Oh, we're not really important, but I'm Sylvia, and this is Brian, and I point to the badger.
Where are we?
We're in hell, bro.
We're in hell.
And like, I kind of like to kind of look around, scanning the figures in front of me, so to speak.
But like human hell. So
Yeah, wait a second. What
yeah,
are...
you're out of place here too, just like the last person. Huh.
What's hell?
We
It's
don't.
awful.
Why is this on my arms?
I watched you put it there.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, you put
I
your hands down in that
Watched
river,
you
and
do it.
Yeah. It was either you or a compulsion that made you do it.
that makes a lot more sense.
Yes.
While
Tell
they're
me.
talking, I would like to dip my boomerang in the gold.
No, Sylvia, no,
Okay.
no,
I'm like leaning over it with my boomerang. Like,
no.
As she approaches, I draw one of my rapiers.
you could dip that in gold. Yeah, that's a better idea than your arms.
Don't do that, Sylvia. Don't dip. Don't touch that gold. We had you made a promise.
Said,
No, we made a deal.
We made a deal.
but it didn't have.
Do you want
anything
these
to do-
rings? Do you want these rings?
Gold boomerang.
I'm telling you, these rings are worth a lot.
Oh, for fig-
Ruin your
Put my
boomerang.
boomerang away. And
But
Sylvia,
that boomerang
point-
won't fly if it's like weighted by the gold.
who cares if it flies if it's weighted in gold?
I take my rapier and point it towards Sylvia, right?
Yeah.
And I just say, "A new dawn," and it just it's like a large fire actually comes out of it right in front of me.
A new dawn. Actually,
That's
it's
not really necessary. We
it's
can
world in
fly.
chaos now. Did we get the memo? No. Sorry.
Too meta.
Why are you pointing that at me?
Because you just came up on me.
I
And I have
can't-
no idea where I am, and I have no idea who you are.
You're dead,
Yeah.
Brian.
I think. Is he
What do you
dead?
think?
Can someone check?
He might be dead.
Would there be a close enough approximation to hell that I would be able to explain to him that I would know of?
I would say the closest thing you could probably think of would be the abyssal plane, the abyss. Would be the, I mean, because there's nothing like this place. This place is very unique. But you kind of understand what the concept of hell is and what the purpose of it is, so you could always explain that.
Yeah.
That might make sense.
Yeah. Well, up until recently, where we are from, hell has only been fantasy, story tales. Nothing to really care about, but as we understand it, on this existence that where only humans live, people must serve one god, and failure to do so at any point in life, to follow every letter of his rules, sends you here.
And what god is that? I don't serve anyone but myself.
I don't think we got a name of what that god
I think they
is.
just call it God.
Well, it would make sense if there is only one.
Would I know anything about this?
Damn.
I'm gonna say there would be one, like, no way for you to know this. There's no
Okay.
roll that you could make.
Okay.
I'll say this: everything that he's saying to you is something you couldn't have ever begun to fathom. It's nothing, no kind of it's no kind of existence that you've ever heard of, no kind of place that you ever could have believed existed. But yet somehow here you are.
And I'm just kind of looking around, trying to gather my what's the term?
It's
Bearings.
Senses?
Yeah.
Bearings.
Bearings.
Right.
And as you look around, you notice that it's difficult to gauge depth. The light refracting off of all the gold makes depth perception difficult. Makes it difficult to judge distance. It's almost blinding.
But as mentioned, this is a place for humans, which you are not.
Right. Obviously. Clearly.
Are you are covered in molten gold? Are you hurt?
As
How do I
a
feel?
matter of fact, yes. I just didn't want to interrupt the moment.
Sorry.
No, I was just waiting for an opening. Okay, it wasn't too bad. 23 total points of damage.
Got it.
I rolled real low.
Cool. I'm all right with that.
Come here, I can help.
I kind of like slowly
I will cure wounds.
extinguish the blade and sheath it.
And at this point, you can actually kind of feel your hand starting to harden in place as the gold begins to set.
Oh, jeez. Well,
Oh.
so as soon as he lets me get within arm's reach, cure wounds at a second level, you heal for 15.
Cool.
As you touch his arm and the divine light exudes through you into him, the gold itself kind of sloghs off his hands, and just kind of drips as the wounds begin to heal, and the gold is having a more difficult time adhering to anything because it's cooling. So it's just kind of a weird timing thing that just worked out pretty well.
Nice.
So, what are you all doing down here? Or here, I should say.
We're trying to get to the bottom layer of this delicious layer cake, and so that we can rescue my mentor, who is a fool, a risk taker.
And a love maker.
Oh, also, we have to fight Satan.
Whatever Satan is.
I think
Yeah,
it's
that was
pronounced Satan.
Satan?
Was it not Santa?
You know
It
what?
could
Now
be
that I think
Santa.
about it, I think Santa sounds more right.
Right. That
We're
sounds
going.
He
really.
did have lots of names. Maybe it's both.
It really
Santa
sounds
Satan.
like an evil person.
Samantha.
All of the above.
Sinatra?
Santa, yeah.
We're gonna fuck up Santa.
Yeah. Fuck Santa. He messed up my tongue.
What?
Yes, we are the essence of chaos, obviously. It is a pleasure. No,
We've
it's really
saved the
not.
world
It's
once.
not a fucking pleasure.
It's
I-
unfortunate
It's just one of those things you say, I guess.
that we meet under these circumstances and not better circumstances, such as you being alive.
Right, that is a bit of a conundrum that is yet to be resolved.
Are you? Yeah.
Do we even know if he's dead or not? Because he
Sig-
might just have plane shifted here like we did.
Siegfried, can you do something to tell?
Well,
maybe?
Go ahead and roll a medicine check.
Sure, I can do those. That's going to be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So you try to feel for a pulse. You feel nothing. Despite the fur, his skin is cold and clammy. And there's just a smell about him, and it's the smell of death.
Well, if you were not standing and speaking, I would say you are dead.
And yet, here I am.
Well, other people we've talked to here were dead as well. So
at
So
least one of which also did not belong here.
this is where the dead come to, like we said, be punished or something.
To suffer forever. Although this place doesn't seem that bad.
We're gonna end this place.
Quick, brief question, and I apologize in advance. But what was it like the first 9 times you died?
Excuse me?
Tell us, Shaw.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Seems quite invasive.
Wow.
He just has a wave of confusion over his face. There's no idea what to even say to that.
Well,
That.
even okay. So, new
Okay.
subject.
It's a little
Even
funny.
though like you didn't know you were dead, you don't know where you are. Do you perhaps maybe know the direction out of this level?
He kind of looks down for a second. As a matter of fact, yes, I do.
Fuck.
It's through the Cavern of Endless Wealth.
Oh.
It will-
No!
Oh, no.
Of course it is.
I'm so excited, you guys.
I'm gonna.
We
miss
already
you,
made a
Sylvia.
deal, Sylvia.
Sylvia, it's not your wealth. It's Santa's wealth.
Oh well, what's mine is Santa's, and what's
No.
Santa's is mine.
Oh, you know what? Here's the thing, Sylvia. Think about this. If you don't touch anything here, right? You not only can get these rings, minus the one that I need for casting my chromatic orbs. But we get to the end and we defeat Santa. All of this could be yours.
What's all this? This level?
All of it.
Okay, first of all, I'm not that dumb.
I
I know
do-
once we leave here, you're never going to let me come back and collect it.
Oh,
I mean-
really?
You always rush me every time I loot the bodies.
You think? Oh, really? I rush you. I'd never get a chance to stop you from looting the bodies. So
Right. Yes,
you loot the
but
bodies.
when
You'll get
Oh,
your.
you're one
we
of.
missed out on the Icor.
You'll get the gold.
Santa's probably full of Icor, Sylvia.
Oh, I bet you. I bet.
Oh my god! I bet he's got the
okay,
best
okay, wait,
icor.
wait. Okay, but tell us about this endless world.
Also, could we ask your name?
Oh yeah.
Ink on skin. Ink for short.
Ink.
Hopefully not as dead as you say that I am, but ink it is.
Siegfried
Where
used to have
are
ink
you
on skin.
from?
I actually grew up in just the southern portion of Tal'Dorei, the peninsula, down south, the Riffin Mist.
The Griffin
but-
Mist?
Indeed.
No fucking
Really?
way! I've
But-
been there.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations
I'm
for.
pretty sure you should say
Congratulations for making it out.
Obviously,
Isn't that where you're from?
It is.
I'm from south of there.
Hmm.
Obviously, the Redskin.
Tizarm, perhaps?
Yeah.
Not a great place.
No.
But I made my way north to Westfront, and last I checked, I was in bed, and now I'm here. So
I've been there too.
Great.
Westfront.
I travel.
Good to know we're all from the same place.
well,
So-
but what about you? Names? Essence of Chaos?
Oh, I am Captain Kalasha.
You forgot the peasant.
Are you captain of a ship?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh, my condolences.
It was destroyed in a terrible Sylvia accident.
I really don't remember this, actually. But I do know I'm at fault, but I don't remember this.
We know.
So Sylvia, you are the one who shouldn't touch anything.
Yes.
Correct.
No,
That is correct.
that's
Don't-
not.
That is
Doors.
correct.
That is correct.
I will say I recommend none of you touch anything.
Good advice.
Like,
Listen to the ghost.
He has a
It would be-
name.
It would be nice if I wasn't referred to simply as Ghost or a Ghost.
Oh,
What about Ink Ghost?
I'm
We
sorry.
didn't do this to Alani or Fen. Why are we doing it to him?
Yeah,
I'm
ink is nice.
so tired of being nice to people.
Oh, Gara needs a nap. We should short rest.
You're a hobgoblin, aren't you supposed to be mean to people?
Yeah,
He hasn't gotten any in a couple days.
He needs a
And then-
nap.
that's you.
I see.
It's
Wow.
kind of hard to get all, sexy in a tiny hut in the middle of hell.
You know, when you're covered in human fat.
Also,
Oh,
speaking of rest,
yeah.
Can't say
Which,
that I've had the pleasure.
by the way, Ink, you do notice they are all covered in they. You don't know what it is, but you do know that they're just greasy. Their hair is matted down. Their armor and their
There's blood
clothing.
caked down my neck.
Yeah, their
It's-
armor and clothing
you-
is just
A
smells.
little extra shiny.
Would you
Yeah,
like to
it's a-
Would you like to join me in dipping into the river of gold?
No.
Absolutely.
No.
I mean, no.
No.
Oh,
I mean, no.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why would you do that?
I'm not very smart, but even
It
I
did.
know not to do that.
It did hurt. I don't know why. Actually, that happened.
It's some kind of compulsion. I think we need to get away from the River of Gold.
I mean, it's kind of shiny.
That would be
Start
good.
playing
Come on, let's walk
my lyre.
over there
And doing
stuff.
counter charm while we're here, while we're talking about this.
Yeah,
That
you
would
can-
be
you can do
great.
that.
Can
That
we
would be
hut and,
fantastic.
and short rest, though? Because I'm hurting.
May I join you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me.
We're trying. We told you that we're trying to get out of here, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
More the merrier, I believe.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, we should probably finish introductions while we rest.
Right. Right. I'm Garen. Yeah. I'll go do the thing.
I am-
Garen will walk over to find a little clear, like a little just spot, just do his
Okay.
ritual.
All right, it's like it's very flat in this area. Like as
Okay.
far as you can see, there doesn't seem to be any like rocks or mounds or anything like that. So
Just gold everywhere. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Cool.
Now my
Lovely.
hut's full.
I have to use a lot of D8s here.
And I am Siegfried Kessel. I am not from Tal'Dorei.
Oh, where are you from?
Nordvas.
Do I know anything about Nordvoss?
I'll say go ahead and roll history.
All right. Yay, dice. I'm not that smart though. That's a 12.
Okay, with a 12, you've heard the name Norvas. You've heard it referred to just in just reading and things that you've collected over time. You know it to be another plane of existence. You don't know what that plane is. You don't know if it's a good plane, a bad plane, if it resembles Tal'Dorei, if it doesn't. But you do know that much.
Got it. Could use a Google search. Got it.
Yeah.
I'm Tori, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Tori.
And large gentleman here is
Oh yeah.
Kikir.
And so a big half orc walks up and reaches his hand out. Oh boy, I don't know if I can do
Do
this,
it.
man.
You
Hold
can
do
do it.
on. Hello there. I'm Kakir.
Oh yeah.
That was
Alright,
really
alright,
good.
yep.
That
Alright.
was really good.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, he's my
It's
favorite.
it's a good to meet you. Um, this is a interesting group of people.
Well, better than boring, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
And whatever the fuck this is.
I
He,
don't know,
he,
man.
he shakes back.
There's a lot of money around here.
And you have more waiting for you when we get back.
Oh, I know. Yeah, good thing. Good thing.
How long have you all been in this area?
Oh, I don't know.
Could we even tell?
You could certainly try.
How many times have we rested?
We've long rested once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's not a good indication.
No, I'm
of
just
time.
saying, like, that's just
Oh.
like the mental, like the mental, how the
Psychology.
perception, the mental
Right.
perception would be like, okay, we've been here for like a day and a half because like we've only long rested once, like.
Yeah.
I'll
So-
put it this way: you know, it's not more than 2 days because none of you are exhausted.
Okay.
You're getting there, but you're not quite there yet.
That's the ticket.
No, less than 2 days at least.
Also, if we're short resting, I'm gonna roll some hit dice.
I rolled
we're-
like almost all of mine.
We're not
Yeah.
short resting yet, are we?
Yeah.
Alright, I thought you were gonna go make the thing.
It takes 11 minutes to do that. It's
Okay.
like, okay.
Let-
While Garen is
Okay.
making his
I'm still
hut,
counter charming.
Ink, in the back of your head, you hear a voice, and it's a somewhat familiar voice, but you can't quite place where you know it.
Okay.
But what you hear is, "You know why you're here, Tabaxi. You know what you did." And that's all it says.
And while Garen's doing his thing, because that takes 11 minutes, I got something that takes
10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, are we long
Yeah, you do.
resting then since we're doing the hut?
It's just safer in the
It's just safer in the hut. That's why we do it.
What the fuck was that?
Okay.
You okay?
Did you all hear that voice?
Nah, man.
I'm not exactly paying attention. I'm trying to do something here.
I don't hear any voice.
I think
you
you're
okay there?
crazy.
No.
Pretty good.
You need some water or something?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. Okay.
You do notice, Ink, it is weird. You don't feel hunger, thirst. You don't even feel the elements. You can't tell if it's warm or if it's cold right now. Aside from the heat that you felt when you plunged your hands into the molten gold, you don't feel anything. You're just numb.
Oh my god, we need to take a long rest.
That's what I said.
Everyone gets 17 points of healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget your 11 temporary hit points, everybody.
Yeah.
After we short rest, though, right?
After the rest, yeah.
Right.
Tori, Sylvia, and Kalashaw, give me perception checks.
Ooh, hot damn.
At disadvantage because of the blinding light.
Rude.
Thank you, because it is shockingly worse. 3.
214, so 21.
All right.
26.
All right. Sylvia, as you're trying really, really hard not to be entranced by the gold, but you are entranced by the gold. You're in your brain trying to figure out if there's a way to carve this entire circle of hell out and bring it with you.
Yeah.
Tori and
that.
Kalashaw, however, you both hear it before you see it, almost like a scraping. And you see just nude bodies as they're pushing some sort of heavy weight towards the river of gold. And it's about probably 5 people in each line of various shapes, sizes, and they're pushing these weights, and as they dump the weights into the river of gold, they then toss themselves in after. And that's when you all hear the shrieks. The shrieks of pain, and you actually smell the burning flesh as it melts into the gold.
Please keep it down.
Oh my goodness.
And just one after the other, splash, scream, drag, splash, scream.
Oh.
Goran, is that hut done yet?
Just gonna keep playing.
And you see more and more and more of them. Until it's almost like, imagine if everybody at Woodstock was plunging to their death.
Oh.
All around you. And they actually start kind of coming all around you, but they don't pay you any mind. And they actually clear a space around you as they all push forward. You see that some of them have golden body parts already. You see some of them have open festering wounds. But all of them are just dragging these weights and plunging before finally, Garen, your hut is finished.
Okay.
It is the greed weighing them down.
What the fuck? Where'd all these people come from?
Why the fuck do I know that?
I am definitely not greedy because I do not feel weighed down. And Sylvia's gonna get into the hut.
Oh.
What? Hey. What's going on out there?
Don't worry about it. Just a bunch of naked people dying in some gold.
It's terrible.
Okay.
Look what I can do with my pecs! And I start doing the thing where it bounces.
Roll performance.
And do little dancing lights.
I make my way into the hut.
Okay.
18.
18. It's a pretty good show.
Wow. Wow, that's great, babe.
Not boring. Not boring.
No.
I'm
Yes.
not really that amused.
Never really bored around here.
Nope.
Are we long resting or short resting? Are we taking a nap or are we sleeping longer than a nap?
That's, I mean,
We could rest for now, go a little further, and then stop.
I
Yes.
need some sleep soon.
We
Yeah.
should sleep. However, Sylvia should not be left alone at any point.
Right. Fuck.
I think I'm fine.
'Cause
I'll
she
just
doesn't
write
need
in
to
my book
sleep.
like
Yeah,
always.
okay. I said that too, and then I was seduced by succubi or whatever.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay, are
Remember-
we surprised?
Okay.
I've been good. I made a deal.
You are as weak to wealth and expensive things as I am to rock hard abs and just all the nudity.
Debatable.
Is that what's happened to your ear?
My
Mm,
ear?
Yeah.
Oh, no, they wanted me to give up something that I had. So I chose to give up my ear instead.
Why'd you give up an ear and not like a physical thing?
Because, and then I alter self, the ear gone, and then back. It doesn't even matter.
It's a neat trick.
So why would I give up something I like for something that I can pretend like that's easy to get back? And now I have an earring, and it comes back with an earring, and then I don't, and then the earring's gone. And now I do.
I don't think it
So
gives
I
you jewelry.
I honestly would consider this a win, as there's like blood soaked down her neck.
Well, the good news for all of you is that you have me now, and I'm the best. So,
Whoa, buddy! Calm
So-
down. That's my role?
No,
Uh,
some people are allowed to be confident. You don't have to be the only one.
Yeah,
no,
I
no,
got
no.
that.
But I understand confidence, but calling yourself the best in my presence? Whew!
you didn't let me finish what I'm the best at.
Wow.
So,
What are you the best at? Please tell.
Oh, it might get worse.
Oh, this is gonna get so bad.
Oh boy.
like, Ink at this point is kind of like sitting like Indian style and kind of leans a little closer. Well, the best at talking, the best at survival. I'm here after all. That's got to count for something.
We're just ignoring the fact that you're dead?
I'm not quite. Not that I have a vote, but I'm not quite. I don't quite believe that to be the case just yet. as I am here. Though I'm not hungry and or thirsty, and I haven't eaten in some time. But
Yeah, he's dead.
You're super dead, bro.
anyway, so I'm good at being dead then. Better than
That's-
you.
The
You're-
best.
Well, I don't know. I'm I'm also kind of dead.
Yeah, but the one time you were dead, we brought you back, so you're not really good at being dead.
Yeah, you're
So
not
there
the
you go.
best at it.
But we like
So-
you this way.
In the case that I am dead, I am better at you than being dead. So congratulations,
Okay.
you have the silver medal or a participation trophy at being dead.
Yeah,
The
but what
Olympics
about
of being dead.
what about your soul though? You seem to be in control of your soul.
What is a soul?
I have no control of my soul. When I die, like, done. So
I don't even know
when-
what that means. So I must be
But
better
I don't
at
know
you
if
than
that's
that
a
as
good
well.
thing.
Calshot, we'll just stop talking. Ink, what are you the best at?
Well, talking,
Yep.
interrupting, survival, good at getting people to do what I want, good at trap fighting, good at stealing, good at dungeon things.
Those are all things that I'm really good at.
I bet I'm better.
I would say that I might be the best.
This is the worst place to try out who's the best at the things you just said.
So Sylvia, how much would you like to wager?
No,
No.
it's
Ooh,
not happening.
ooh, gambling!
No,
Gambling!
No, no,
Oh,
no,
no, I forgot
No.
where we are.
no.
No,
And I
thank
Damn
you.
it. This is the circle
Stop it.
of greed. This is the kind of bullshit.
Goved, your
No.
hobgoblinness is killing the fun.
I'm going through this now.
We're not supposed to have fun. We're supposed to get through it. Survive.
We gamble.
I'm gonna
You're
survive.
gonna die.
So be it.
So be it.
I'm ready.
Did you just say so be it to death?
Are you fucking kidding me with this?
Look, he's already claimed the best dead. You can't be the best dead. He's already got it, so why die?
Well, no. That I'm not arguing that one.
You
Oh, that one's off the table.
Yeah, that one. I'm gonna live forever.
you just give up. You just throw in the towel.
No, I'm not throwing it in a towel.
You've
but
gotten this far.
I will
You've
wait.
gotten this far.
What's the
Towels
game?
are far too valuable for her to throw away.
What are we throwing away? I'm not throwing away anything.
You're throwing away your
boy.
life is what you're throwing away.
How am I throwing away my life?
Greed.
It's a game. I'm playing a game.
You want to
Perhaps you
gamble?
already did.
You want to gamble? You want to place a wager?
This is the
Boy.
worst place to do that.
Fun. I don't even care if I win or not, but I'm
You
totally gonna
do
win.
care.
Really bad liar.
I'm a great liar.
I'm a fantastic one as well.
I don't say this very lightly, Sylvia, but I'm pretty sure I'm a better liar than you.
Nah, I don't know.
Oh!
Oh.
Shots fired by Tori!
Oh,
Oh, you know what? You are the better liar, Tori.
Damn.
I'm
you
lying
could you
right now.
concede so
But
quickly.
damn it, no!
Inside check.
All right.
I don't even know what to do the insight check on at this point.
That's cool.
I was mostly
All right.
joking.
I'm out. I'm gonna lay down, and you guys just do your thing. So, I'll miss you if you're gone, but at this point, whatever.
All right.
Baby,
I can't
baby,
protect you forever.
baby, stop.
I'm gonna get some sleep.
Siegfried's just gonna reach over with his mace and touch Sylvia and spend 2 charges to cast Death Ward.
Yes. Okay.
Just in case.
What's the wager?
Well, depends on what it's worth to you. I'd say we could assign perhaps a point system as we conquer what's up next, and whoever has the most points wins. Maybe that's killing things and finding traps or saving people. Convincing people to do our bidding could mean several different things.
point system.
But who would award the points?
Well, because everyone that's not involved with the wager.
Definitely not Tori, because she says she lies all the time.
And
I never said that.
I'll admit I'm at a bit of a disadvantage considering you all know each other and we just met. So
You definitely can't. You can't do the points. That's not happening.
So I was going to say there's a bit of a bias there, but you declined. So
no, declined.
Okay.
I would say Siegfried should do it, but I don't think Siegfried cares.
I think we should let Brian do it.
The badger is outside the hut, by the way, because he cannot fit in the hut with you all.
I peek outside the hut. Is he still there?
Yeah, just chilling.
Okay.
Does he still have the ring on?
Oh yeah.
No, I took the ring.
Oh, you took the ring?
Because I was gonna wager.
Fucking
I didn't
course
say
you
that
did.
I did, but of course I did.
Of fucking course you did. I'm not even gonna fight you on it because yeah, of course.
I wouldn't leave it there. Okay. How about we do points on whoever gets hit the least in battle?
What if there's no battle?
That's a stupid question.
I mean, that is kind of a dumb question. I mean, because we've been in a lot of battles. I barely met you folks.
I was trying to be positive about the situation.
Ooh,
I know, but
you have 5 points, and every time you get hit, you lose a point.
No, it can't be based on getting hit.
Why?
Okay, because part of my game is getting up in the shit. That's what I do.
So whoever gets to 0 loses. Is that the?
That's what I was thinking.
So then, what happens to the loser?
They give up all their money to me.
No.
How much money do you have?
I have 8 copper.
Ink just grins. I have 5,750 gold.
What?
Inside check.
All right, you roll insight. Ink, you roll either persuasion or deception, whichever it is for you.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. 27.
Oh, I was gonna cast guidance on Tori.
Let's see, persuasion. That's 28.
Oh.
Hard to read.
Swashbucklers, baby. Swashbucklers.
All right.
I'm a bard, so.
Yeah, as far as you're concerned, Ink is totally on the level. It's tough to read.
It doesn't matter how much he has, because he has more than you.
All right. So we have 5 points. Whoever gets hit, whenever you get hit, you lose
No,
point.
no, that's not one of them.
How about
Okay.
this? Who's going to be the best at not being tempted? Every time you get tempted by something here, you lose 1 of your points.
That's biased.
We're only counting this level, right?
You already lost.
Alisha.
You can't even.
But also, to be fair, it can't be a money wager because you're broke. No offense.
But you get the title of best not tempted. And titles mean a lot to some people.
They do. They mean everything.
To be fair, if what you say is true that I am dead, they mean absolutely nothing.
But you're still conscious, so maybe it does.
You have a point. I'm in. What's the title? It's better to be good.
Oh, let me think. No, it's too obvious.
Bringer of wealth.
No, that's dumb.
The universe's greatest person ever?
No,
Could be
no,
like-
better.
You could do like Greed Slayer.
Oh, that's really good. I like Greed Slayer.
Greed Slayer.
Sounds like a metal band.
Kira has lots of experience with that.
I feel like I'm in a Tails game. Did anything?
What was the name of that band? Fuck.
Okay, deal is on.
Grid Slayer. And
Grid
I
Slayer
put out
is.
my hand.
I'm gonna pay attention to make sure I'm not getting pickpocketed when I do this.
Okay.
Why would I pickpocket someone who's broke?
So now, how
Right,
are y'all
I'm-
losing the points again? Like, how's that work?
Won't we get hit?
No, when we avoid temptation.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because I
How
think
is?
Ink is here for a reason, and we all know that Sylvia struggles, so this will be a real challenge for them.
I'm not struggling. I'm doing
Right,
fine.
but is Cal showing on this?
Oh yeah, hell yeah! If there's a
Fine.
competition, I'm in.
So that's, I mean, I'm not a rocket scientist or nothing, right? But
Yeah.
or a fireball scientist or whatever. But isn't she the one that's got to resist temptation here? And didn't you already do that, or at least fail at that, like a couple levels up?
I need a redemption story arc, man.
So how is that fair?
I
You're-
mean, boats are expensive, and he really likes boats.
I do really like
And
boats.
I think he would do a lot of things for another boat.
Yeah, have you seen the shit that I've done to Garen?
He
I would
likes
do a-
big
I would
boats,
do a-
and he cannot lie.
I I would do a lot more.
I'm so upset.
I don't. What?
Kakir,
Okay.
do you have a boat?
I do not have a boat, sir. No. I no. If I had a boat, I would not be here,
Why not?
because I'd be on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
I guess that's
I'm-
fair.
I mean, jeez.
Are we rested?
You guys haven't even slept yet. Or
I
are
don't
you
need to
short
sleep.
resting? Right.
No, we're long resting.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. I'm doing exactly. I'm already long resting.
Shit, I'll just. Yeah, okay.
Oh, Garen's already long resting, so yeah.
He's just like.
yeah.
Okay, I will take the long rest.
So,
Well, before you take the long rest, Sylvia.
there you go.
Ah, fuck! I just pressed the button.
It's okay. We know you only had 40 hit points.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage. No, Tori, it is not a charm. No, it is not a spell effect. This is a willpower.
I mean, I'm assuming it's while we're trying to sleep, so I was assuming
Yes.
I wasn't doing it anymore anyway.
Yeah.
Should I even bother rolling again if the first roll is a 1?
Ooh.
Oh
Ooh.
Hey, remember how Kalasha said?
no.
Sylvia.
And Ink wins.
Sylvia, you are huddled in the hut, and everyone has drifted off to sleep, and you're writing in your book, keeping yourself busy, trying to keep your mind occupied. But every so often, you hear the rushing of the Golden River, and you can't help but think, it's not really taking gold if it's not a chunk of gold. Really, it's just like golden water. And if I cover something I already have in gold, then really all it is upgrading the thing I have. You keep justifying this
logic
to
is there.
yourself. Yeah, the logic is sound. And you can't help but leave the hut and make your way towards the River of Gold.
I roll stealth because I know that they're gonna stop me.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth.
Oh my god, nat 20.
Oh my God.
shit.
Oh, this is bad.
No.
Welcome to
Sylvia
the
would-
death of Sylvia.
Sylvia would
Wait,
Sylvia
wait,
would
wait,
sneak
wait. No,
out.
no. I casted Death Ward.
You did?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
Remember I said I
You
used
did?
my mace and touched
Yep.
her.
Oh my god, I'm the luckiest
Oh,
bitch
no.
ever.
And it lasts 8 hours.
So, Sylvia,
Yes.
you sneak out, not waking anyone up, and you make your way to the banks of the Golden River, and you can feel the heat emanating off of it.
Oh.
You can, it's basically like lava, and you can't fight it,
Oh man, this is actually really bad.
and you plunge your hand in, much like Ink was doing when you met him.
I assume that Sylvia screams.
We'll get
At
to
that
that.
point?
We'll get to
Okay.
that. But yes, you will scream. It's a lot better than I rolled for Ink. That is 10,
Of course it is.
20, 30, 43 points of essentially fire damage.
There
And
it is.
I was at 40, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm unconscious.
Nope.
No,
You're
I
at
have one hit
one.
point.
Yep. So as you
Lord.
plunge your arm in up to the elbow, you scream, and the act of screaming and the pain, the shearing pain of the molten gold all around your arm, you yank your arm out, and you can see the gold already beginning to harden around your arm. You can feel your fingers beginning to become difficult to move, and you black out for but a second before you snap back to and are drawing breath. The pain is excruciating. You all hear a scream from the river of molten gold. And as you shoot up, you notice Sylvia's gone.
Out the
Oh, no.
freaking- Out the hut I go.
Okay.
Galren, stay here, keep the hut up, and I will run out.
Okay.
I'm not going anywhere.
So you
I'll
rush, and
rush
you
out.
just see Sylvia just holding her arm in front of her like that, and you see her
Oh,
hand
damn
forming.
What are you doing?
It hurts really bad.
I immediately cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Well, duh,
Um,
lady.
What level are you casting it at?
We haven't reset any of our spells yet, right?
Nope. Not
Then
yet.
I'm just gonna do it at a second. So 2d8.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be
19. I rolled really high.
Okay.
I'll be doing the same, but at a 4th.
Okay.
I don't know what came over
Where's
me.
my other?
Get back in the hut, Sylvia, please.
This doesn't count. We didn't start the bet yet, and I still want to win the title.
Get back
There
in
it
the
is.
hut, please.
Okay.
Sylvia, in the time that it took them to get to you, the
Yeah.
gold is not coming off your arm like it did for Ink.
Oh no.
Your arm is stuck in whatever position it was in when you jammed it into the gold.
Like this.
Yeah, it's encased.
How does it feel?
This. It. I,
Yeah.
I don't hate it. But
I mean, it's got to be pretty heavy, though.
You gonna be able to cast spells, Sylvia?
can I?
You still have one arm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have
yeah.
only because you have Warcaster.
Oh yeah. That's. Oh thank God.
Right.
Oh my God. Thank God.
Your shield, on the other hand, is going to be difficult. Although I think you can carry your shield. So basically, you have the use of one arm currently for either your shield or your weapon, but not both.
Well, I'll use my shield.
Okay.
I'll just hook my shield under this arm.
It doesn't work like that. Like, you have to be, the process of like wielding a shield is important.
Yeah.
It's not just the shields, it's, actually being able to, use
Yeah.
it, wield it.
Yeah. So you basically you have one good arm to choose what you want to wield. It can either be your shield or your weapon. Until you can figure out how to get your arm out of the gold.
Can we go back to the hut, please?
Yes.
Maybe Galren can figure out how to get this off. Or Siegfried.
I am thinking.
Well,
Yeah,
let's go back, please.
let's get her back to the hut, and yeah, I wouldn't wake up that hobgoblin of yours.
Oh man. This sucks. But kind of not.
You could concede if you wanted to. I wouldn't take offense.
I would take a lot of offense. I'm taking a lot of offense right now.
Fair
Hmm.
enough.
So that means I lost a point already.
I think so. I'm not very good at math, but
That's stupid.
Okay, so you guys head back to the hut, and you still have an opportunity to take your long rest if you would like.
I would like.
Yeah.
Can I like Eldritch Blast out of it?
Nope. Stop.
I'm stopping.
Don't do. Please. No. I
Okay.
think you
is
wouldn't.
Sylvia still alive?
Yeah,
Okay,
but now her arm is gold.
cool. All right, go to
Stop it.
go to sleep. We'll figure out in the morning.
All
I'm
right.
tired.
I feel like this
Yes.
is like I don't even need to wield a weapon.
It's not.
This is a weapon.
It
Afraid
would.
if you hit something with it, it's gonna break your arm.
I need a.
It
I don't
would
think so.
very much hurt.
Yeah, gold is among the softest metals.
Is it?
Yeah.
Softest, one of the softest and one of the heaviest.
Goran, this doesn't count as stuff to take home.
Yes, it
it's
does.
part of my arm.
No,
It
it
is my
literally
arm.
does.
It's literally my arm.
No, it's not.
So we're gonna have this discussion in the morning or when we wake up. Okay, I want to sleep.
Okay, good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Did you have a question, Siegfried?
Yeah. Freaking stone shape probably wouldn't work with there. What's the other?
I'll say go ahead and roll a nature check if you like.
Sure. Ooh, that's pretty good. Nature. 16.
Okay.
Okay.
So that you know that gold is one of the softest metals, and that because this is for all intents and purposes natural gold, the only way to get it off her arm would be to superheat her arm to the point where the gold would turn back into liquid. You know that the heat metal spell would be a spell that would work. Otherwise, you'd have to improvise another way to make something super hot and essentially forge it off of her arm. As far as like spells go, you know that like a greater restoration, something like that wouldn't work because this isn't a magical effect. This is not petrification or anything like that. This is just gold because someone got greedy.
I'll let everyone know in the morning
Okay.
when everyone's had a nice rest.
All right. So you're all going to sleep. Is somebody staying up with Sylvia, or is Sylvia staying up by herself again?
I need my spell slots back, so
Hey,
I'll be fine.
I'm happy to
Should've-
keep watch.
You're awesome, dude. Thank
Don't
you.
want anything to happen to you before our wager is complete.
So Ink is staying up with Sylvia. Sylvia, go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage, please.
Darn it.
Rip.
Oh. Oh. 15.
Okay, Ink, go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw, flat, not at disadvantage for you.
Okay. It's I believe 16.
Okay. Through the night, you both keep glancing at the River of Gold, and one time you see Sylvia almost start to inch towards the end of the hut, but you grab her by the golden arm. And you do all manage to get through your long rest. And you survive your long rest, and that is actually where we're going to go ahead and take our break
Right.
real quick. So we'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us. Thank you, Welcome Party, for the raid. We love you all. And also, Chromatic Chimera.
Yep.
Come on, I saw it, don't worry.
There you are.
None of us are named
What's up,
Mike.
Mike?
It's kind
How
of a
you
missed
doing?
opportunity.
maybe a Mike's watching.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
Looking at you, Mike. Looking good.
What up, Mike?
Magic Mike? Is Magic Mike hot? Is that where we're going with this? No? No? Okay.
You're the only one.
Okay, Brian, take it away.
So,
Oh, that Channing Tatum.
I would eat some whipped cream off it.
Word.
so as we took our break, the party had achieved their long rest after Sylvia had plunged her arm into the river of molten gold. And but you did achieve your long rest now, and you don't know what time of day it is, but you know that you feel rested, so there's that.
There's
Yay.
that.
As the
Oh,
hut
that's
drops,
good.
and you don't see any more of the damned souls, kind of lemmings into the river. All you see are just drag marks from the heavy weights, just cutting through the gold itself and like gouging through it.
I have a
Temporary hit
thought.
points 11, everybody.
And you get 18, right?
Mhm.
Cool.
Is that that's temporary hit points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see.
All right, Ink. Where do we go to that endless wealth channel?
Got in.
Yeah.
I am worried about big golden mess on Sylvia's arm.
I thought you were
Yeah.
in a different
Honestly,
direction.
like it doesn't look bad,
Excellent.
and I'm not too worried about it.
I do not have skill to remove, as gold is not stone, it is metal. Very soft metal that perhaps could be heated up, and while it may cause more physical damage, it will be removed.
I mean,
I think our best bet at this point
Sylvia, shh.
would probably end up being like heating it up. I think.
I have a really bad idea and a comment.
Okay.
I'll start with the comment. The gold on her arm must come off because it is not hers and she cannot take it with her.
Right.
2, we should put her arm back in the gold to heat it up to melt it and then to yank it back out, you know?
That is actually fucking genius. I think that's really a good plan of action.
Well, we have to be going that way anyway, so
Otherwise,
I don't know, you guys. It's not even that bad, and it's technically a part of me now. So
No, it's not. No, it is taking from something that is not yours. You do not own the river.
would this be considered gear?
Yeah.
I mean, on an extremely technical level, I guess.
We could try polymorphing her and see if it comes off. And it's a try.
If we're going to do that, we might as well put her in a small box and take her with us the rest of the way.
Air
Well,
holes.
I mean, it only lasts for an
You don't
hour.
need them. You tell us all the time how you don't need them.
If I'm not
she
me, I will need them.
she really needs the air. It's just she doesn't always, in her current form, doesn't always need to inhale it.
I don't breathe a lot of the time just for fun.
She needs access to it, but anyway.
I did not inhale.
I mean, it's the other option that, other than, I mean, I love the idea of sticking her arm back in there and making her essentially have consequences for her actions.
Would she also lose another point?
Yes.
No, I would not.
No.
I'm not tempted.
This is us trying to fix the issue that she, lost a point for. So technicality, no, this would not be, no. But the only other option I can think of is to attempt to disintegrate it. But that could be a lot worse for Sylvia.
Yeah. What the heck? No.
So, polymorph or give her a taste of her own medicine.
I vote
Neither.
arm in the gold again to heat it up.
Yeah, what the heck? I'll rather do that.
We do have to go that way anyway, as we have to figure out a way to cross said river.
Oh. Oh.
Don't ask me how I know that. I don't know. But
How wide is that river?
Go ahead and roll survival.
Okay. I'm not good at that. At all.
may I join in the roll?
Sure.
Thank you. I rolled a 3.
Well, I'm glad I rolled.
It's a wisdom.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay, Garen, to you, it's hard to tell, not only because of the fact that it's very wide, but the light that shines in your eyes, again, it makes it very difficult to judge distance. However, Ink, considering the amount of time you've spent here, despite what you remember or what you don't, it appears to be about 50 feet wide. At least in this area.
I share.
Oh, 50 feet.
Oh,
Okay.
easy.
Easy?
None of us can jump that.
No.
I mean,
Can the badger?
The badger's no longer there.
Yeah, the badger's gone.
That badger's gone. Yeah.
Long gone.
Garen, you can make that pretty easy, right?
Well, I mean, it would cost me a really high level spell slot to do the far step, but I can't Misty Step that far.
I can get across pretty easily.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's if you don't, like, beef your throw and toss it into the river.
Okay, when have I ever fucked up that bad?
No,
Don't
I'm
name
just
any
saying,
times.
you haven't, dear. You're always so accurate with your dagger throws, but there's always that you're human, you know.
I can bring one person with me across.
I don't think I can at all. So no, I can't.
Also, if we were talking about polymorphing Sylvia, could we try polymorphing her into an eagle and she can carry us over?
Well, the thing is that she can do a dimension door, right?
I'm not wasting a dimension door. I'm gonna levitate.
You can't go like this with levitate, right?
But if somebody polymorphs into something, then they could drag her. Maybe if it's a giant eagle or something,
Right.
then they could carry at least a person or two, maybe.
I mean,
Oh,
too bad
okay.
we don't have a boat.
Hold up here. First of all, that was cold. Second of all, we don't think that if Sylvia was levitating above the big river of gold, that let's say something came through her mind that said, hey, let me just put my toe in, she would like let the levitate go and just drop into the river of gold.
Wow,
Well,
that's rude.
No, she totally would, but
She would, so we can't do that.
I
but
would not.
she
But
would. She doesn't want to lose any more points, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and I don't want to like be celibate.
I might minor illusion something later, so you lose points. Did I say that out loud?
You did.
You did.
I really didn't mean to.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, let's get to the river. Let's dip her arm back in there, and while we do that, we can discuss how we're gonna get everyone across this thing.
I really don't know how I feel about putting my arm back in there, you guys.
Yeah, you don't get much of a choice here.
I feel like it's kind of my arm.
I feel like she should still maintain bodily autonomy.
It was fine when I did it.
I feel that failure to want to get rid of the stolen property equates to losing another point.
I would like to.
I agree.
Yeah, if you don't dip your arm in, you will definitely lose a point.
That's you. No, okay, you're not the administrator of the points.
I think I probably should be, because
There's no temptation.
I am the most impartial.
There's no temptation when it's literally a river of gold. I don't know about that.
So you're gonna have me what you're gonna do is you're gonna have me put my arm back in there, and then you're gonna be like, hey, you lost a point because you put your arm in the gold. That's what's gonna happen.
No. If you put your arm in the gold, you're fine. If you don't, you'll lose a point because you're feeding into the temptation and not getting rid of the stolen gold.
Small point of clarification. We're referring to the same arm that is already encased in gold.
Oh.
If you were to put your other arm in,
No.
you would definitely lose a point then.
You definitely lose a point there.
I feel like you had to lose 2 points at that point.
Yeah.
That's a
So
stretch.
confused.
I do not like this game.
I
I
didn't
don't
make
like
the
this
rules.
game either.
I'm a big fan. Big fan.
Okay. If I
But
stick my arm
rules
back in there
rules are important and they should be followed. So if there's
and it melts off, then I get my point back.
I don't believe that's how that
no,
works.
that's
I
not how that
definitely-
works.
that's-
The points don't come back.
If we do this, because it's gonna hurt her a lot, should we like try and like if we heat the gold up and stuff? Should we? Is there some way we can like help her slide off once it's hot enough?
Well,
Like I have mage hand, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
What did we do before? How do we help Ink?
Cure wounds.
It was a cure from Siegfried.
He's not
Maybe if-
alive like we are.
well, and
Maybe if he what's
third.
maybe if he used the same spell, maybe it's at the same strength. Maybe
I
that,
also have a mage hand that can just.
I don't know.
Right,
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking. I have one too.
All right, that's it. I've had enough of this. And Sylvia walks over to the river and sticks her gold arm into it.
Okay.
Please prepare Mitchin.
As you do that, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh shit.
The party gave him the idea.
No, it didn't. I had this idea from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I really did.
11.
11. So as you plunge your arm in, first you'll take. Ba-ba-da-ba-da, 9, 16, 23. Oh god, that's a lot of high rolls. 33, 42, 50,
Oh, shit.
58,
Oh, man.
65,
Oh,
68 points of fire damage.
Oh my god.
Almost nice.
And despite the pain, the searing hot pain, it's gold. It's more gold than you've ever seen in your life. And you plunge the other arm in as well.
She's gonna die.
That's going to be 28.
Kalishaw, please catch her when she falls in. Before she falls in.
30,
There you go. So she's down to 2 points, yes?
57 more points of fire damage.
She's out.
Oh my god, I'm out. That's exactly what I have.
And
Oh my God.
Exactly.
did anybody go with her? Because she said she rushed out there
Yeah.
by herself.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
had mage hand ready, so.
okay, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can catch
Oh.
her before she tumbles forward into the molten gold.
Oh god.
Oh my god, this is actually so bad.
24.
24.
I feel-
Okay, you
I
see
feel so
Sylvia's
bad.
you see Sylvia's face heading towards the molten gold, and you
No.
just manage to catch her by the back of her armor and pull her out. The arms just covered in molten gold.
Please, Mitchin.
I'm trying while also trying to keep her from.
Okay, so while you're mage handing, I need Sylvia make me a death saving throw.
Siegfried!
17.
Okay, that's a success.
I'm gonna run over.
I
Okay.
can't mage hand and heal at the same time.
And I'm gonna help. Well, first help her freaking get her to the ground, like
God
away
damn
from
it.
the freaking river,
Okay, Sylvia, roll me a second death saving throw.
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cast.
2.
2. Okay, that would have been a fail.
Let's see. Well, you're gonna get max healing, so might as well go big, right?
Yeah.
What is the biggest I can? Well, yeah, I guess it'd just be cure wounds at a 5th level. So you will get
It's gonna be 45.
45. Yep.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna try and help the mage hand wipe off any melted gold using my blanket.
Okay.
That would catch fire, I'm pretty sure.
A thick quilted blanket.
Alright. Sorry, give me 1 sec. I have to restart the stream real quick because it's just cycling really hard.
Oh no.
Yeah, no problem.
Fuck, it's dropping again. I think it's the heat. It's really warm in here. Anyway. So, go ahead and roll wisdom to see if you are able to utilize it in such a way that you can maximize getting the gold off.
Okay, just a straight wisdom roll.
Yeah, wisdom check.
14.
14, okay. Yeah, with a 14 and with Tori's help, you're all able to mostly clear her arms of the gold. It's kind of, I mean, it's impossible to get it all off. It just is. It's little flecks still there, but I would say you got it 99% of the way there. Her arms can function, they can move, but you do notice that the skin on the arms is just scarred and still kind of raw looking from the healing magic coming right after just the scalding hot, almost lava.
Yeah. Yeah, screw it. And on top of that, cure wounds. Let's just polish you off with a heal spell.
Yay.
So,
Oh, damn.
yeah, that's another 70 healing, which I know.
70.
Yep. So you're back up to full.
Yay.
I just slowly walk up to the river and I just put the number 2 up.
Yeah. 2
He's
points
like
down.
hugging Sylvia at this point.
I don't even understand what happened either.
No.
This was your guys' idea.
No, I explicitly clarified that it was just the one arm.
You knew what was up.
You almost did a succubus.
I just like show my fur arm with the similar scars on both, and I'd say, but keep in mind, you're not alone. Just with a grin.
There's weakness all around.
Well, I almost felt better until Garland kept talking.
That's usually the case. That's what I'm good at.
For the record, I did not have sex with the succubus.
Barely.
No, he did not.
You were like this close.
So the river.
I still had pants on.
Yes, I would. I would
Right.
also like
They
to.
were untied.
So how are we going to get across this river? We have access to polymorph. Kalashaw can throw his dagger across and bamf. I could far step.
I really think just one person casting polymorph and carrying everyone over would be the best bet.
Like we could do that like one at a time or two at a time.
Well,
thing, right?
polymorph lasts for like an hour,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
only like 50 feet.
Yeah, that is very wise of you, Tori. You're very wise.
I'm just trying to make sure nobody else gets hurt.
I know. You care a lot.
Don't polymorph me.
No, someone's gonna hold on to you while we fly over.
Thank you.
Maybe I should be the one to polymorph.
I think maybe Kakir should. He's a lot stronger.
Oh yeah, Kakir.
Did you not
His
take
strength
on-
his
yeah.
strength will change as soon as whoever is polymorphed will have whatever
So
strength.
I mean, I can carry 2 people, and if I carry Kakir and Sylvia, Kakir can hold on to Sylvia because he's strong. That way, if she tries to reach for it, he'll be like, no, and just keep holding on, and then we'll fly over.
Right, but the person polymorphing wouldn't be Kakir, right?
No,
That's what I was saying. I should.
like,
Yeah.
Or what? I'm confused.
Right.
What
There it
Tori
is.
is trying to say is, Tori polymorphs. She holds Kakir, who holds Sylvia.
Right. Okay, so Tori wants to be the one to polymorph. That's fine.
Yeah,
Cool.
I can do it. Yeah,
Awesome.
and just take turns crossing over.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I
Siegfried, are you good with this?
Yes.
Whatever creature you're turning into are you going to be able to pick up our friend here with all of that armor?
I mean, we've done it as a giant eagle before.
Okay, just want to make sure. No. Just,
That's the only flying thing I know how to turn into.
yeah.
And before I turn myself into a giant eagle, I'm just gonna give Sylvia another hug and give her a bardic inspiration,
Yes.
Okay.
just in case. And then I will go into a giant eagle.
All right. So where Victoria once stood, a giant eagle now stands.
Okay.
Ah!
Scream. Oh my god.
So I just like move my beak towards Kakir. So I want to take Sylvia across first.
Okay. So
Take me.
you wrap your talons around both Kakir and Sylvia, and you take flight. The one thing I need you to do, Tori, is make a dexterity saving throw as you pass over the river. The heat is creating a thermal updraft.
Oh,
As an eagle.
Yes, as an eagle.
Do, do, do.
I cast guidance.
Okay, you can.
I do it.
23.
Okay, with the 23, you're able to maneuver over the thermals quite nicely. However, Sylvia, as you're dangling over this river of molten gold, despite the pain that it's caused you, all you can think is that you want more.
I forgive it.
Make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay.
The assumption is that Kakira is grappling Sylvia.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Inspiration.
18.
18? Okay.
Ooh.
You don't have a +7 to my wisdom. That's how bad I've been rolling.
Oh shit.
That's
Just so you guys know how bad it's been.
All right.
for your saving throws.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with an 18, you start to try to wiggle free from Kakir, but then you realize if I go all the way in there, I won't be alive to spend the money that I gather.
Yeah.
And the
no.
thought of not being able to spend the money once you get it is enough to shock you to your core and hold you in place as Tori makes it to the other side with you and Kakir.
And I go 30 feet past the river because like eagles have a flying speed of 80. And
Okay.
I fly back over and I just hold my wings out and look at whoever's next.
Okay, so as you pass over it again, I need another dexterity saving throw.
It's gonna be a 19.
Okay, easily enough, you pass over, and you
I go a little bit higher each time to see what it's like. It's like, ooh, hot.
you perch yourself on the other side, ready for whoever will be traveling next.
I'll go next.
Okay. Kalasha and...
I'll go.
Oh no, I'll go. That's my man.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa! You don't need to
Fair.
be jealous.
Fair.
I'm just
I'm
doing
not-
this.
I'm not jealous. I'm just, you know.
He is literally wearing leopard print.
I can't.
That's jaguar. They're totally two different cats.
Yeah, what kind of savage are you?
I don't want to answer that here. It's not the place.
And here we go.
This Bye, Felicia.
Wise choice. Wise choice.
Alright, so, Tori, dexterity saving throw, please.
Natural 20.
Alright,
Yeah.
you're just cruising. However, Kalasha, your former life as a pirate endeared you to the finer things in life. And you have been known in your past to shuffle away hoards of gold here and there as you collected them as a sea businessman. And that gold is calling to you, my friend. It is calling hard. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. For you, it's a flat roll because you're not Sylvia.
Wait, so that's why I've been rolling at
That's
disadvantage?
Absolutely.
amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
You're super fucking greedy. It's like
19.
19.
No.
You admire the beauty of the flowing molten gold, and there's a small part of you that wants to take it with you, but there's a much bigger part of you that wants to survive this. And you make it across without issue. Tori drops you off next to Sylvia and Kakir.
Instead of reaching out to the gold, I will mildly grope Garen.
Gotta use that hand.
What was that for?
Impure thoughts.
Oh, okay. I mean, thank you, Tori.
Just drop them. Then I go back.
All right, dexterity saving throws. You pass over once more.
It's +3, so 15.
15. Okay. It's a little tougher this time, and just from carrying people back and forth, the heat of the molten gold, it's slowing you down a little bit, but you don't go careening off into the gold, so that's nice. Leaving Ink and Siegfried on the other side.
After you.
Okay.
All right, Tori, one more dexterity saving throw as you pass over once more.
15 again.
15. Okay, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. Speaking of
It's so heavy.
speaking of struggle, Ink. Passing over that gold again, you just can't help but think there should be a shrine to you made of gold. You are the most important person you've ever met. And why did these people even stop you in the first place? You were getting there. You almost had your statue of you. Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Woo! 18.
18, okay. But then you realize as you look down at your scalded arms that if you're the statue, then how can you admire the statue of you? However, one other thing happens as you pass over. You hear that voice in the back of your head once more. Have you figured it out yet, Ink? Do you know why you're here yet?
Who the fuck is that?
As Tori lands on the other side and drops you off.
What is what?
Nothing. I believe that this area is starting to get to me.
Yes, I imagine any poor soul that spends an eternity down here.
Hey, have you guys and gals killed anything interesting, like a Rakshasa or anything like that?
No. No,
Hey.
never met a
What?
Rakshasa. I've always wanted to, though. They're fascinating.
Exactly.
As Garen says that, you hear that voice in the back of your head again. You hear that, Ink? Fascinating. I'm fascinating.
Oh, where are you? Come.
We
I'm
are
right in front of you, dude.
What are you
No,
talking
no,
about?
not you. Shh. Shh.
Okay, everyone. Get ready.
There's just a wild look in Ink's eyes. He went from focused to incredibly, overwhelmingly, almost uncomfortably excited.
You got sloppy, Ink. That's why you're here. You didn't keep your eye on the prize, but I kept my eye on you. You died so easily. A petulant boy. Never grown to be a man. Your father would be disappointed.
That's bullshit.
And then you hear nothing else. The voice leaves you.
Well, I wish I could say this is the first time in party that someone was talking to themselves, but that would be lie.
That's true.
Fair enough.
At this point, it seems, well, I don't want to say natural or
Cliche.
On brand.
it happens.
Does.
And
So-
whenever you wish to share with us, it is up to you.
Well, once I figure that out, I'll be happy to let you know. In the meantime, shall we? And I dart off in front towards the cavern.
Okay. It's a long trek, and the light is just shining, and it's so disorienting. I need let's see, Ink's up front. Who is up front with Ink?
Probably
That's-
Kalishaw.
Probably Kalishaw.
Mhm.
All right.
I'm also gonna turn back into Tori and Nightfall.
Perception.
All right.
If it's a long trek, then maybe I'll just reach into this bag of tricks.
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
maybe there's something I can ride. Also, I was definitely looking at the wrong bag of tricks last time. It should have been a giant boar, not a giant badger.
It
That's
happens.
right. We gave her the one.
And this
with
time
the
I get a
badger.
giant goat.
Yay, goats!
Okay, so Ink and Kalishaw, either one of you go ahead and roll survival with advantage, or both of you go ahead and roll survival.
Okie dokie.
I'm also standing in the middle playing the counter charm songs.
Okay.
So that's fantastic. So that's a natural 1, but I'm proficient in survival. So because swashbucklers are ridiculous, I can make that a 10, which makes that a 19.
Okay.
31.
31.
God damn.
Also swashbuckler.
Right.
So, you both don't lose your way. Despite the lights shining in your eyes, you're able to go in the right direction. Ink, you're fairly certain you know exactly where you're going, even though you don't know why you know. And Kalishaw, you don't lose sight of Ink, and the rest of the party kind of follows, until eventually you find what seems to be just out of nowhere. As you look around, the entire area is flat. Every so often you see more damned souls just pushing weights towards the river, but they don't seem to pay you any mind. But this stands out as a large, almost obelisk-looking area with an opening that seems to lead down. Ink, you know this to be the Cavern of Endless Wealth.
It seems we have arrived. Remember, don't touch anything, Sylvia. As much as I want to win, let's make it interesting. It'd be a shame for you to walk in and lose in the first few minutes.
I think I'll be okay.
Right.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Insight check.
I don't really believe it.
Okay, so as you all head down into the Cavern of Endless Wealth, the first thing you notice is it's really dark. The light that was shining, that supernatural light, doesn't seem to be shining in here. At first, however, once you enter, a light blazes, and you get your first look at this so-called Cavern of Endless Wealth, as there are just mountains of gold coins pouring down. There's a small path in the center that only could fit single file. There are priceless, like not vases, but pitchers, like golden pitchers. There are golden plates. There is golden jewelry, endless golden rings, necklaces, things that would be just so easy to quickly just pick up and stash in a pocket. And they are literally just down to your feet. You have to like walk on gold coins to get through.
Well,
All right.
Follow me.
Who's passing through first? So Ink, you're going first?
Mhm.
Ink, go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw for me. As you pass through, it's tough. Despite the fact that this stuff is mostly meaningless to you, it's just so alluring. It's right there in front of you. And even though you know better.
Shockingly, 17.
17. Okay. That's a success. As you pass through, you all see Ink begin to reach down and then grab his own arm and pull it back as he continues marching through the cavern. Who was behind Ink? directly behind Ink?
Kalashaw.
All right, Kalisha. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw as you pass behind Ink.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Not even phased. After giving Garan a good grope, your mind is on something else altogether. Not even thinking about this gold. Who was traveling behind Kalisha?
I will.
Okay.
But before I do, I'm going to cast Spider Climb.
Okay.
Just so that I can concentrate on a spell and give myself +2 to my AC and my saving throws.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
And so that will give me now a +6. Okay, good. Oh, yeah. That's a nat, that's a nat 18, so 24.
All right. With a 24, man, it is not even bothering you. You and Kalisha kind of see an eye to eye on this one. Not really bothered by all the gold. Who is behind
Or eye to
Garan?
something.
I'll go.
I
I was gonna put myself in the middle because I'm
okay.
doing this stuff. But
And
All right.
I'll be behind her.
All right, so Tori, go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
I also cast See Invisibility on myself as we walk in.
Okay.
Also, can I get through this on this giant goat?
Yeah, because the giant goat is still a medium creature. It's not a large creature, is it?
Let me look. Large beast.
Oh, then no. Sorry, I thought it was medium.
Womp
No.
womp. All right, giant goat, go walk into the river of gold.
And it slowly begins walking towards the river of gold.
Bye bye.
God.
Oh.
No, it's not alive, so it's okay.
I mean, it will disappear. If anything should attack it on the way, it will disappear.
Rolled an 18, by the way.
18. Okay. Tori, this is more wealth than you've ever seen in your life. You don't even know what you would do with so much wealth. And it's kind of tempting, but not tempting enough. Because you know that grabbing anything from here is probably a bad idea.
My one thought for the day.
Siegfried, go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, right, Kikir.
Yep.
Alright, I will not jinx myself like last time. That's going to be a natural 14 plus 9 is 23.
Okay. You also don't have any issue passing through. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy for you.
It's
You've never been really obsessed with material goods. You are obsessed with knowledge. That's what
Yes.
you crave.
yes.
So we have Kakir and Sylvia left.
Kikir will be at in the back to make sure Sylvia gets through okay.
All right, Sylvia, disadvantage, please. Wisdom save.
Okay. 18.
18. It's difficult. You want to grab literally anything.
All of it.
Your hands are practically grazing gold coins as you walk through this path. But you manage to hold it together, at least for this first part. Kakir, go ahead and roll for Kakir.
Okay. That is a 19.
Okay. Damn, lots of high wisdom saves.
Wow.
I mean, I really wish that Beacon of Hope didn't only last a minute.
Then it would be broken.
Yeah, Kakir could desperately use the gold, and he knows that he could desperately use the gold. Think of the life he could build for him, his wife, and his son. But he knows better. He's smart enough. And you guys keep traveling. As you continue through the piles of wealth, sorry, I need to pull up a quick note. Okay. As you're traveling, Ink, something catches your eye. It is a small golden statue of you. And you might not care about the coins, you might not care about the money, but that statue of you, that's tempting. I need you to give me another wisdom saving throw, as you're about halfway through this cavern of endless wealth.
12.
12. It's too much. You just can't help yourself, and you reach out and you grab it. I need you to roll a d6 and a d4.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
What is about to happen? I'm about to spontaneously combust. So it's a 5 on the d6, obviously, and a 1.
Okay, so lower your wisdom by 1.
Oh shit. Okay.
Ouch.
Can do.
As you now have this golden statue of you, the other effect that you feel is you feel incredibly weighed down, and your movement speed is cut to half.
I see how Brian did that.
What?
The rolls.
The 5 and a 1.
The
Yeah.
5. Yeah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Same Z's.
Got it.
I wanted to let you guys roll it yourselves because that's, that way I'm not just trying to screw you. When I
Yep.
get like I get your highest stat and I get a 4, and you guys are like, what? No, you guys will see it for yourselves.
Better wisdom than dexterity.
Says the swashbuckler.
Right.
Kalisha, as you're moving through, see a little boat, a golden boat, and it has been so long since you've had a boat, and a golden boat. You can't sink that, can you? You can't put a hole in that. That
Definitely sink.
this is in his head, Garen. This boat, no one could take from you. Roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
21.
21. That said, you come to your senses and you're like, you know better. And you notice that as Ink reached out and grabbed that statue, you notice that Ink looked a little bit more sluggish, a bit more slow, and the entire line kind of behind Ink slows down as every step seems to be with great effort for Ink passing through.
Finally, it's mine. It's mine. Yes.
Garen's
I like-
abs. Garen's abs. Garen's abs.
I have no abs.
You're doing my mind, damn it!
Slabs.
All right.
I mean, are abs like con or strength? Because if they're con, then I definitely have abs. But if they're strength, I don't know.
I spin around as we're walking forward. So as I'm walking forward sluggishly, I suppose. So someone mentioned about these other denizens or friends that you've met during your travels. Did you
Right.
mention that they were also allegedly dead? What happened to them?
Well,
We got to the gate, to the next level, and we left them behind because they said they couldn't leave.
Yes, the first one we met was from the plane of existence that sends souls here. She claimed to have been down here for quite some time. The second one we met was also from Tal'Dorei, and she did not seem to know exactly how long she had been here.
That reminds me, Siegfried, I have a theory that I'd like to discuss with you later.
Okay.
you want to discuss it with him? What's up with that?
It's
Anyway.
about religion. I didn't think you'd be interested.
I am interested in a lot of things.
All right, fine. Here it goes. I think that maybe it's possible that the Raven Queen is putting guides in front of us to help us through the levels of hell so that we can succeed.
No.
I think that's a stretch.
Honestly, that's not
No.
a stretch, but
You think too little of Raven Queen.
yeah.
I think we just said finding people that are in hell.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, but the people
It
that are
does
here don't
seem-
belong where we are. One
Well,
of them was the most pure human being that I've ever met in the history of ever.
Right.
Yeah.
The second one, literally from a place that shouldn't be in hell. The third one, literally in hell when they shouldn't be here. Like,
That would
It
make
does
me 4.
seem too convenient.
either
but
that or Santa's playing a big trick on us.
I think it's a big trick.
Maybe, I mean, yeah, it's altogether possible that Santa really wants to fight us and he's just sending help to get us there. But this thing about the matron of ravens is not stupid. It's quite possible. She does favor the two of you quite well.
we are blessed to have such a matron that smiles upon us.
Right.
Though looking around, one may question, but to maintain one's faith, well,
I mean,
perhaps that is why so many are down here. They did not maintain faith.
maybe.
How can you maintain faith when you never had any?
Well,
Well, you find it.
You always have faith in something. It might not be a god, but it's always something. For you, it's your confidence.
Yeah,
faith in yourself.
you have faith in yourself.
And yet here I am.
Oh.
Well,
Ugh. Guys, this is why we shouldn't talk about religion in the middle of hell. I just feel like that's just dumb.
But there is some like stock there. You're not one of those other people who are pushing boulders into the river and falling in after it.
Right.
He was just about to dive in head first.
So were you.
Hello, pot, kettle, black, what? Huh?
You guys, I just get very agitated. Can we move through this tunnel?
Yeah, we're
Okay,
walking and
okay.
talking. We're walking and talking.
By the way, Ink, don't think that I didn't see that.
What part?
You're at 4 now, bud.
Oh!
Oh, right.
but
Well-
yes, to
Yes.
I'm at
what you
3.
said, I would like to believe that the Raven Queen is guiding us. Without asking her, there is no way to be certain, but I will believe that is the case. Thank you for suggesting that to me.
Always, man.
A tender moment.
Garen.
Right.
The gold doesn't really entice you, but there's one thing that you miss more than anything. And you see a very familiar set of robes that are just draped over a pile of gold. And the robes themselves are actually woven out of golden thread now, but it's unmistakable. It's the robes of the Archmage. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Yeah, you're a dick, Brian.
I know. I couldn't think of anything else Garen would want or
Yeah,
covet.
really.
DN stands for Dick Master, yo.
I fucking missed that rope, man. That's a nat 20.
That's good. You reach out and your fingers brush the robe and you almost close your hand around them, and then you realize there's no way this is real. It can't be. It's got to be just a golden replica. There's no way. How would it be down here? And you release it and you don't take it.
Damn it.
I believe Siegfried was behind you, correct?
That was Tori.
Tori,
Tori,
then
then
Siegfried.
Siegfried.
Right.
Yep.
Tori, as you're all traveling, you see a golden mirror. And the mirror signifies something to you, very specific to you, about seeing your own reflection. Something you're not always necessarily proud of, but something you're hiding. And it's interesting because while everyone else is seeing these trinkets that mean so much to them, you expected to see something along the lines of your violin. But apparently there's something more important to you than even that. And this mirror is tempting you. I need you to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me.
16.
With a 16, you can't help yourself. And you reach out and you grab the mirror and you look into it. Now, with yours, two things happen. First, roll a d6 and a d4 for me.
Five and a 1.
Okay, so lower your wisdom by 1. The second thing that happens is Siegfried, roll a perception check for me. Because you're the one that's directly behind her.
Oh my god.
18.
18. With an 18, as Tori holds the mirror up to her face, you notice that the face looking back is not Tori's face. It's gray. It doesn't look like an elf at all. And as she studies her face, like as her head moves, the head in the mirror moves as well.
Mm-hmm.
And just as quickly as she's looking into it, she puts it in her satchel.
Tori, please put the mirror back.
Oh. Well, I already picked it up.
It isn't easy, is it?
Oh.
Tori, you
That's not-
also feel very sluggish. Your speed is also halved.
That's a big ol' oof.
Okay, so
Yeah, that only lasts 1 minute too. Damn.
you continue on. Siegfried, you have a difficult time shaking what you saw out of your mind. That was weird. You don't know what it was, but it sticks with you.
Mhm.
However, you see a book. The book is completely made of gold, golden pages. What looks to almost be like a leather-bound cover. However, the leather has been dipped in gold. And you see the title of the book, and it stops you in your tracks. It is a book of endless knowledge. And the kind of subheader is The Secrets of the Universe. And, oof, it is tough not to reach for that, but you're going to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw to find out if you do or not.
22.
22.
Oh.
With a 22, the book is tempting. I mean, all the knowledge you could ever want right here at your fingertips. Fuck the gold. The gold is meaningless. What's inside this book could be life-changing. It could change the entire course of Tal'Dorei and Warvas, everything. You could even find your way home with this book. But,
I could learn how to kill Asarak.
I mean, you can always choose to fail, too. I mean,
Nope.
Okay, I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm wise for a reason.
I know, I'm just throwing it out there because this game is filled with choices, and I'm not pushing you in one direction or the other.
Yep.
Because the book is there. But you don't. You just kind of slowly back away as much as you can, and you kind of like bump into like a wall of coins, and the gold clatters to the ground. But you do manage to keep walking. Leaving just Sylvia and Kikir. Sylvia, as you're traveling, you see a picture frame, a golden picture frame. And in the picture frame is a a sketch, a drawing. And it's you and your parents smiling, laughing. You can see the joy in all your eyes. You are not more than 12 years old in this drawing. Your mother and father both much younger, in good health, and just wide smiles. And it's funny because even at 12, you're still taller than both of them. And you reach for it. Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
I'm gonna roll my inspiration die as well. What's the inspiration one?
The D10.
Oh man. Frick or frack is all my. Okay. 16.
And with that, you reach out and you grab the portrait. You're not sure which is more valuable to you, the picture inside the frame or the frame itself. As greedy as you are, you're more greedy for memories, for good memories of you and your family. And that was the real treasure in here. Not all the gold in the world, but those memories to hold on to. And go ahead and roll a d6 and a d4 for me.
4 and 4.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no!
Oh no!
Oh.
So go ahead and lower your intelligence by 4.
Holy
You guys have
shit.
irony at an 11.
Someone's dumber than me!
You're a barbarian now.
Actually,
barbarian.
Kakira is really smart.
Our
So
barbarian has a 14 intelligence.
Oh, it was.
so this situation right here is why I had you guys roll the dice.
Holy shit.
So that puts me at what?
7.
7.
Right.
I don't even know if she can speak anymore.
I'm
Yes, you
a negative.
can.
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grog had a 7, I think. So.
Rocket is
okay.
6.
6. There we
He
go.
just couldn't read.
Right.
Oh, I can still kind of read.
You can appreciate pictures real good.
Oh my god, her book! Can she still write her book?
She can certainly try.
She's a path of the tome.
Oh, great.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I can still fucking read. It's not as good.
You can read okay, but can you write is the thing. We'll find
Yeah.
out
Okay.
at a later date. Also, your speed is halved
Oh.
as your greed is weighing you down.
Also, you're down to 1 point.
Word.
Leaving it to Kakir.
Do I kick me while I'm down even more?
I love you,
Cry
Riley.
over the photo of my dead family.
So
I don't even care. I don't even put it in my bag. I just hold it.
okay.
Yeah.
You hold it and boy, your brain, not only does your body feel sluggish, but your brain feels sluggish too. And like your memories are a little bit shoddy. Like this is a good memory. You know that. You feel joy when you see this picture. You also feel sadness. But like where you had a higher brain capacity just a moment ago, like that's kind of edged back a whole lot. And coherent thought is a little bit more difficult for you. And good planning, which was never really your strong suit, is definitely not your strong suit now. So, so you have that. Bring it to here. As you guys are almost out of the Cavern of Endless Wealth, you can see the end inside as it opens up to a whole nother large level of this circle of hell. Kakir sees a big sack, and the sack is labeled Boys College Fund.
Of course it is.
And the whole reason Kakir's even here is to earn money to put his boy through college, to take care of his wife, his family. Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw for Kakir.
That's a 5.
Okay, Go ahead and roll a d6 and a d4. I'll make a note of the results so I can let Lamar know.
Okay, that's a 4 and a 4.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Well-
Except now he's got a 10 intelligence. Oh, boo-hoo.
That's awesome.
Okay.
How did we roll the same rolls?
Yeah.
Like
Is-
2 and 2, same rolls.
Oh.
It's weird. Okay, so Kakir, I mean, this is everything Kakir's ever wanted. He could quit adventuring now. Like, shit, this is it. And he reaches out and grabs the sack and places it in his satchel. And as he does, his speed is halved. He feels more sluggish. And while he doesn't feel as dumb as Sylvia, he still feels pretty dumb. But with that, you guys exit the Cavern of Endless Wealth.
Yay.
Some of you with new trinkets, some of you without.
Got a thing.
But you notice that Siegfried, Garen, and Kalasha, you notice that the other half of your party doesn't look so good. They seem just like something's weighing them down, like physically weighing them down. You can see that their shoulders are slumped, their bodies hunched over a bit, and they're just kind of dragging their feet.
What happened to them?
They are beginning to look like those who are stuck in this circle of hell.
They're becoming weighted down by their greed.
Okay. Can we help them?
I believe I assume that they all took something. I know at least one of them did.
I saw Ink take something.
And I
Sylvia,
saw-
did you take something?
No. Sleight of
It-
hand into my pocket.
Roll sleight of hand. Garen, roll perception.
Motherfuck. You know I can't perceive shit.
Listen, I don't make the rules. I just... I mean, I kind of sometimes make the rules, but beyond that...
Yeah. Nat 20, but still, it's just 20.
Sylvia?
Yep, you're
You're muted.
Not.
Now you aren't.
You are. Welcome back.
I didn't even press the button.
And yet somehow you were muted.
Oh, I got an 18.
Okay. Yeah, Garen sees you. Garen, you just catch a brief glimpse of a family portrait.
Oh, God. Okay. So you know you're down a point, right?
What?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the picture.
So they're just gonna like look the other way and pretend like he can't hear. He doesn't know what to do.
Ink just goes,
Yeah, okay, Mr. High Horse.
what can I say? It is beautiful, yes?
It is a stunning likeness of Ink in like just a completely like victorious champion pose.
The top
Yeah.
of a trophy.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
all a bunch of winners now.
I kiss it like it's the Stanley fucking Cup.
Sylvia,
What?
look at that picture.
What? I have been.
Think about those people.
What people?
The people in that picture. Those two people that mean the world to you
Yeah, that's why. I
and
took
to
it.
me.
Yeah, that's exactly why I took it.
And think about them.
Yeah, that's why I have to fix it.
They wouldn't
Hey.
want this for you.
Garen, you and I both know that we would have each picked up that picture for her if she had asked us to.
I know, but I need her to drop it.
Dropping it.
Already out now.
I know, but there's no way we
I'll
get
drop
through
this as
this.
soon as Ink drops his statue.
Fine. There's no way we get out of here unless we let go of these things. Because they're just things.
I don't understand.
It's a representation of me. It's more than just a thing.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Okay, but the thing is, though, guys, he's not leaving here until, like, we get through this and end this place. So he can have his statue. You know, that's his deal. We can't.
You don't even know that for sure. She just says that don't pick something up. I already picked something up.
And we don't even know if I'm dead.
You can't
Yeah,
take
we
these
really
things
don't
with you.
know.
No, we absolutely know that you're dead.
Oh yeah, you're super dead, dude.
Well,
We can't
let's
take these things
assume
with
he's
us.
not. He still cannot. If we cannot take these things back, then neither can he if he's still alive.
Right. I'm just. Guys, we need to get through another, what, 6 or 5? Sorry, Matt.
We're on 4.
We're on 4. Okay, sorry. I counted. We're on 4. Oh, right. Okay, sorry. Guest started at level 2. Okay. We need to get through another 5 levels here. We can't. You can't take this stuff with you. This is a test.
Move on.
You can't take it with you, though. You don't get to just keep it because you failed. Oh, you took it anyway. You can't keep it. Maybe you don't fail if you leave it. That's real willpower. You don't need intelligence here, you need wisdom.
So, Brian, would I even have the wherewithal to even attempt to drop this object at all?
You can't. You can't let it go.
That's what I thought.
Conrad, I don't know what to do here.
Yeah. This one kind of sucks. Because on one hand, you're super right. But on the other hand, logic doesn't always apply.
I know. God, I know. I've been with this group long enough to know that. Okay.
I mean, you could just hang here and we can find a Rakshasa to kill, like we talked about earlier.
No.
We need to keep moving.
Yeah. There are going to be more tests. Oh, God, we're not even halfway through this thing.
It's okay. We have each other.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Sylvia.
So, as you continue your journey to the next place this path leads you, Ink, you hear that voice in your head once more. Do you see, Ink? Your pride was why I was able to track you down. Your pride is why you died. Your pride is why I win. And with that, we will end tonight's session. Pick up next week.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Yes.
Welcome to Tal'Dorei, Jacob.
This isn't my Tal'Dorei. Hashtag.
It is not, son. This is definitely the darker, crispier version.
Dude, titling it Tal'Dorei Chaos is bullshit. That's not even close to enough.
Well, the thing is that we're not, like on Tal'Dorei right now, like
Sure.
So-
very true. Very,
we're in
very
hell.
true. That's awesome.
but
Yeah, it's
human
so much
hell,
fun.
which is so much worse.
That's
so
awesome.
much worse.
I just noticed that the episode was called Sylvia's Sin, and I'm offended.
I called the second circle Kalishah Sin, so
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
So anyway, this is where we do our quick 10-15 minute Q&A. So get your questions in now. I'm sure you probably have some because that was a hell of an episode.
Oh my gosh. That was cool.
Yeah, I'm just trying to okay, either getting rid of these freaking things undoes the ability change, or fucking greater restorations all around.
Gabe asks, Jacob, how'd you come up with ink?
So, Ink is a long lost player character I've had for actually a couple of years in my first 5e campaign. Ironically, also.
Can I take a guess? Duval.
Yeah, there's a little bit of Duval and Ink for sure. A little bit of love there, 100%.
That was super like Jacksonville Jaguars. Like I was like,
please be named Jax or something.
I know, right? I mean, Teal armor, come on, give me a break. But yeah, so that was the DM quit on in session 4, and he's probably the most I've put into a player character before. So it's been awesome to bring him back to life. So yeah.
Nice.
Thanks for the question.
Gabe asks, any locations in Tal'Dorei you really like from the book, but probably won't be able to use this campaign? That's a tough question. Probably my favorite place is not technically in Tal'Dorei, but it's Vasselheim. I love Vasselheim. It's such an interesting place. That said, they might end up there. You just don't fucking know with these people. You just really don't. So, I mean, it's a very realistic possibility we'll touch on every single place that I absolutely adore. It's a possibility we won't. I'll know more as we continue on. Gabe also asks, how does Tori feel since joining, getting the final killing blow in most fights?
Well, one, she's very surprised because Tori is not a fighter. I did not build her to be a fighter because she has 2 attack spells, y'all. I don't know if anybody realizes that, but there's Vicious Mockery and Guiding Bolt. That's all I got spell-wise.
all you need is Guiding Bolt.
True that.
So good. So good.
But she's actually kind of torn about it. There's a lot of stuff I can't talk about quite yet that you've kind of gotten hints to since we've been in hell. But she doesn't enjoy killing. She does it out of complete and utter necessity and survival, but she doesn't enjoy it. And it's kind of like messing with her a little bit to be the one who's getting all the killing blows and stuff, but it's kind of messing with her a little bit because she was never a fighter before this, and she definitely doesn't enjoy it at all. But she'll do it to protect everybody else in this group because she considers them friends now.
That's fair.
Alright, Gabe asks, is Siegfried going to write a book about this hell to document that it was real?
Yeah, goddamn right he is. He's at every possible moment, Siegfried should be writing notes, annotating all the things around him in as careful detail as he can, as to remember, when he goes back through it and he can read and be like, oh yeah, I remember that, I can remember that, and then that way he can put it all into a book and then hopefully get that circulated.
Alright. Gabe asks, since Tolinar was willing to teach Ga-Ren despite being a hobgoblin, would Ga-Ren teach anyone like a lizard folk?
That's interesting. I would like to say yes, but it depends on the lizard folk, honestly. Garen's generalizations of essentially just like the built-in racisms that you like certain races have towards others and stuff like that have faded quite a bit, but I mean there's still a lot of animosity. But again, it just depends. It depends on the person, because yeah, I could say easily that yeah, I could. Yeah.
All right. Gabe asks, after everything that's happened, is Kalasha okay with having to serve the Raven Queen for eternity after death?
Like most things, Kalasha does not think too deeply on the consequences of his actions. So he probably hasn't spent a lot of time thinking about it. But when he does, it terrifies him.
Right on.
I
was... What?
Derek. Oh. It's the eternity part.
He doesn't like to commit.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
He wants to fuck around with all the other gods. No.
Oh wow.
No. That was a joke.
Gabe asks, has Sylvia become numb to death after seeing so many of her friends and family die since adventuring from session 1? And if not, how is she staying positive?
I think she's pretty numbish to death. Especially like, is my like?
Okay. Yeah, your mic got real low.
Yeah, I think this headphones is starting to mess up, but I think she's pretty numb to death because people keep dying and then coming back and then dying and then coming back and then like getting mutilated and stuff. So like,
right.
I don't know. That's a tough one. I think she is a little, but she doesn't know she is, if anything. And I don't know it's so much as staying positive as staying distracted.
By all the gold.
There it is.
And that's dark.
Gabe asks, any devils you all know about are afraid to fight while in hell?
Satan.
I'm really looking forward to fighting Santa.
Santa.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to fighting Santa.
Every time you guys say Santa, I bump up one of his fucking ability scores.
I almost made a cold joke earlier, but I decided against it.
I think it's more of like just a joke against like Santa stuff. But, okay.
Not that I can think of.
There's a lot of fun ones, right? Just in general, like Aaron Yes's Rakshasa, like I mentioned earlier. That's good stuff.
I don't know what that was, to be honest.
Yeah. To be fair, I literally that's what makes it super ironic because I literally ran my Tal'Dorei group through hell recently, and so they're top of mind.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm guessing it was a pretty different version of hell.
Just a tad. Just a tad.
Minor differences.
You didn't have like melted human flesh like raining from above on you like the entire time in one layer.
A little more contracts and negotiations and souls.
Like supernatural.
Yeah, that's what happens with devils in D&D. You know, like, no, this is not, your average.
No, because Brian wants to interpret Dante's fucking Inferno.
Because that's Brian.
Because that's what Brian does.
It's a good read.
I'm not saying it isn't.
Brian's awesome.
Yeah, Gabe asks, is your version of hell less depressing, Jacob? It sounds like it.
It is. It actually, it's funny because it ended up coming off almost like dark comedy. Because I wanted to twist it a little bit, so it was a lot of fun. Lots of devils killing other devils for the sake of the party, and vice versa. So good times.
Nice, I like it. I'm so fascinated with just like all sorts of different interpretations of hell. Like this is my interpretation of an interpretation. But I like your interpretation. I like the interpretation with into Avernus. Just lots of interesting views of how we can all suffer for eternity. It's the little
Like
things
we
in life.
already aren't suffering.
That's not. That's interesting. I don't.
Maddie, you have to understand. I've seen a lot of shit.
I've seen a lot of shit, dude.
I'm just saying, some of us, it warps our minds more than others.
Yeah, Brian got hit by a car twice.
He fell down,
Twice.
up, and through the stairs.
I am
And got
aware,
stabbed
but
Well, I got stabbed
Like-
twice, if we're counting.
twice.
like
I
how
drowned.
people, the different ways that people suffer. That's interesting. I don't get that, but okay. Yeah,
No,
that's
not
fine.
the different way people suffer, like, right now. I'm talking about, like, the concepts of hell
Yeah,
and
you know,
eternal
suffer
damnation.
through
Oh,
eternity.
But,
Like,
but hold on, you guys are totally bearing the lead. Like got hit by a car twice.
Yes.
Oh gosh, I'm
Yes.
sorry. Like,
When-
you've known Brian for a while. Like, this is just like, yeah. Brian's been hit by a car twice. It's like,
One was way worse than the other. The second time
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
so bad.
Yeah, the first time Brian got hit by the car, you went over the car that time, right? And you
No. I spun around a lot and hit the
that's
ground.
That's not how I imagined it.
I used uncanny dodge, literally. Like, I took half damage. I'm not joking.
Nice.
Half of my body's still fucked to this day. The other half a-okay ish.
I mean,
I always just picture it like you went over.
No, but it does sound just like it does in the movies for anybody who's curious.
Good to know.
Which was
It's a big thud.
Yeah, no, it's more of like a thump thump thump. And that thought was the actual thought going through my head as I was being hit by the
Flying
car.
through the air, I can
Yeah.
only imagine.
It's like the movies.
Right, like, they got it right.
Again, some of us perceive the world in a very interesting way,
Which is what makes good dungeon masters.
or at least adequate ones.
I like the story when you fall through the stairs.
Yeah, no clip.
The stairs are still broken. I refuse to pay to fix them.
Wait, they want you to pay to fix them?
Well, I mean, it's on this property, and technically I broke them, but I was breaking them trying to fix something else. So, anyway, this has been Tal'Dorei World in Chaos.
I was really hoping that was where that was going.
that's how we roll.
As always, we appreciate and love you all who hung out with us tonight. We're going to say our quick goodbyes. As always, we're going to have our guest go first. Jacob, where are you on the internet? Where can we find you, and what are you working on?
So you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Duval King Jabub, Jabub. You will find me yelling Duval at Jacksonville Jaguar tailgates, or on the internet yelling about video games or my work. I actually a co-host of a podcast called Breaking Things on Purpose, a podcast about chaos engineering and how breaking infrastructure and applications makes you more reliable. So if you're interested in that, check it out.
Right on. We'll go with Derek.
Hey, I'm Derek, aka Delta J Ford. You can find me here every Wednesday playing Siegfried Castle, the Human Grave Cleric. You can also find me on my own Twitch channel, which I stream quite regularly, currently playing Resident Evil 7. That is also Delta J Ford. If you want to know when I'm going live on Twitch, you can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Delta J Ford. And I don't think, and sometime I just started up Division 2 with Brian, who was kind enough to play some Division 2 with me last night, and it was a whole heck of a lot of fun.
I am chomping at the bit to play more. It is
Yes.
so fun.
Play some more.
Great game.
All right, Robert.
Yo, what up? I'm Robert, aka Smurf. You can find me on the internet at DSC_Smurf. I play D&D a lot, Monday and Tuesdays with my roommates and best friends over on Dumpstack Charisma, here on Wednesdays, and Friday over on Welcome Party RPG, where I also play a swashbuckler because I just can't get enough.
Don't blame you.
Just can't get enough.
It's the best class in 5e. Fight me.
Brian, I'm so happy you did that. Oh my god.
Anyway, follow me on the internet and see all the cool things that I do. Go Hawks.
Okay.
Boo, boo,
Uh.
boo.
Dana.
Hi guys, I'm Dana. You can find me mostly on Twitter at DanaLeeB. That's where I live. You can find me here every Wednesday playing with all my friends, and sometimes you can see me on other parts of the internet whenever the opportunity arises, including Extra Life coming up the very beginning of November on the GSC channel.
I forgot.
We're raising money for Extra Life. 25 hours of games. I'm going to be in the first game, which Robert is DMing. It'll be Star Wars. It's going to be like so much fun. And I'm really tired, and I have an appointment at 9:30 in the morning. So I love you all.
Bye.
All right, Riley.
I'm Riley. I'm here every Wednesday. I'm also very tired, and I can't think, and my intelligence is a -2.
Welcome.
All right, Maddie.
Hey folks, I'm Maddie, aka So Maddie Games. You can find me here Wednesdays and Fridays playing D&D. Also at FemNPC every other Tuesday. And then on my Twitch channel, I host talk shows. We have Game Master Chats. Jacob was on the first one. And that's how we met. And Jacob is awesome, even if he's a Jaguars fan, you know. But you know, whatever. I love Smurf, and he's a Seahawks fan. So what can you do? You know?
Russell Wilson's MVP. Fight me.
Whatever.
Oh
no. I also host So Chatty. This Saturday, I'm gonna have the folks over from Forge Breaker who are behind the With Advantage charity event going on November 4th through the 8th. My friends over at Dumpset Charisma are going to be involved in that too. You can buy t-shirts there at the So Nerdware for the charity. I'm going to be playing in 2 games. Really excited. And then I will also, just right before that, I'll be in Seattle with the boys, bearding it up, right? You know?
Are you bearding up for this?
Well, I'm you know, like, I mean, I'm bearded. This is as good as it gets. I got the Ren beard, you know.
That's
like,
amazing. That's
what
amazing.
I got, you know. So I am like gonna be bearded with the beards. So I'm super excited. Except for the fact that I'm running a game at 7:30 in the morning on Sunday, which is not super great for Maddie, because you know, like, hey, it's gonna be awesome because it's gonna be retroverse, so I don't have to think. I really don't.
Yeah.
And
it's gonna be so far into the 25-hour stream, or 25 plus hour, like everybody's gonna be delirious.
We're gonna have fun, and then so I get to run the second to last game, play in the last game, and then play in a game just before. So I'm really excited. Get to play all the games and do all that stuff, and hang out with them, and raise money. And So Nerdware, you know, like, my shirt is a little low today, so I'll bring it up, you know, because that's what I do.
You really should just leave the So Nerdware bit to me, man.
I know, man. I do. That's why I really didn't say much. I just said So Nerdware. We're gonna have one more piece of this anniversary sale. It's probably gonna be something crazy, like just like all the shirts, you know. So I'm tired and old.
As a reminder, we're proud to be sponsored by SoNerdwear.com. It's what the nerds wear. Make sure to go to SoNerdwear.com, use that discount code SoulBear, get yourself 10%. That's right, 10 whole % off your order of cool, geeky gear. It's like that, Maddie. It's like that.
SoulBear.
With that, I have been your Dungeon Master, Brian Penaloza. You can find me on the Twitters at CapSugarBear. That's at CPT SugarBear. And if you want to know all the other various shit I do, just go there, and then you'll see it, because I'll post about it or I won't. It'll be one of the two. With that, we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Love you all so much. Thank you again for hanging out with us, and we will see you next week on Tal'Dorei, World in Chaos.